Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is the indie game of the week, Styx, Master of Shadows, and thank you for watching. Styx is simply a stealth game, guys, through and through, in the vein of other stealth games, primarily kind of like Thief. This isn't like Assassin's Creed or Dishonored, and you might see the action genre tag attached to this game, and in my opinion, I'm not sure that is exactly 100% accurate. But we will talk about that a little bit later on in a bit. It released on October 2014. It was developed by Cyanide Studios and published by Focused Home Interactive. You can go ahead and get Styx, Master of Shadows, on Steam right now for the first week sale price of $23.99 or $29.99 normally. It's also available on the PS4 and Xbox One. Now, in the game, you don't play a noble hero, guys, or a gallant warrior who is unmatched in, sword combat. Matter of fact, you kind of play the opposite in this game. You play a goblin named Styx, who we're looking at right there. This ugly mofo, that is our hero. That is the guy we are playing. And that really, right there, should kind of give you an idea of what we're going to be expecting from this type of gameplay, because Styx, while he is very crafty and very intelligent, he is not the world's greatest warrior. His job is primarily stealth and assassination, and it does a really good job of making you feel almost, I'm not going to say helpless, but it makes you feel like a goblin, like you need to be careful, you need to be sneaky, because all these freaking humans are around, they're trying to kill you. And it really does a good job of making you feel like you're an assassin, not necessarily a fighter. Which is why I think the action tag might not be too, it's not, in my opinion, accurate. We're going to go to the options here. There's quite a few things I want to talk about in the options. A couple things I like about the options. First off and foremost, you can take off the display of detection. You can turn it on or off, or the objectives on or off, which completely kind of, in my opinion, changes the way the game plays, because it really doesn't let you, it lets you explore things and figure out how to get to the objective on your own. And the boards are just freaking huge in this game, but we'll talk more about that when we get to actually into the board. There's controller support in this game, mostly for the Xbox 360 controllers. You may have better luck than I did. I could not get my controller to work. But it does have controller support. I'll be using my keyboard and mouse primarily for this entire video, but you may or may not have luck depending on what kind of controller you have. If you just have a straight out Xbox controller, you'll be fine. If you have like a Logitech or maybe like something else like that, you may encounter some issues along the way. There is quite a bit of graphics manipulation. Probably not as much as some people would like, but I'm not a big graphics nerd. I don't really know that much all about what all these kinds of different, textural qualities and all that good stuff is. Some people are into this kind of thing. All in all, I think the game looks good as the way it is, but you do have some manipulation of some things here and there for you to enjoy and play with. Visually, the game is not too demanding, so it's not that big of a deal to basically get the game running really good on any kind of a card here. I'm going to go ahead and load up a pre-game that I've been playing for quite a while here, and I've actually been playing this game for about 3 hours now, because one of the things that I really enjoy about this game is that the game rewards patience. It will reward you if you are a patient player. If you're not, and you try to rush through things or treat this game like in any way like an action, if you try to treat this game like you're Ezio Master of Combat, you're gonna die a lot. You need to approach this game as if you are a thief, like you are somewhat of a helpless goblin, like from the Lord of the Rings, who could be easily killed with one swish of a sword. That is basically what you are. But at the same time, you are a deadly assassin and can take out quite pretty much an army of guards if you're smart about it. So, this game, by the way, is a prequel to Of Orcs and Men, another game by Cyanide Studio, which also featured Styx and some other orc dude whose name I currently forget. So it kind of has almost like an established universe, and people who have played that game may, recognize a little bit more about the storyline than I do. Currently, I feel kind of lost in the storyline. All I know is that we're after some big glowing tree that produces this magical stuff called amber. With amber, I have a whole host of cool abilities, kind of like this eagle vision type thing. I press my number 3 and I can see, signs or paths to go up, for instance. You know, and it just kind of lets me see where I'm going as far as things go. I can also turn invisible with it. I can also make like this clone type of character that can pass through gates and such, and kind of changes the way the game plays in general. So let's go ahead and start making our way through the area here. Now, the reason I chose this particular point to load up into is I'm on my way to a hideout. And this is actually a perfect opportunity to show you how the also murdering works in this game. So if you see when I enter the shadows here, like that tattoo on my arm will start glowing. Well, that lets me... Oh, crap. That lets me know... Come here. Come here. Just die. Just die. You're dead. Okay. When that tattoo is kind of like brightly lit, I know that I'm in shadow and that I'm pretty much almost indetectable, basically. Unless I kind of directly walk in front of someone's path, or in this case, maybe knock over that. Had I knocked that over, that guard would immediately detected me, turned around, and then tried to kill me. So yeah, you get the kind of ideas you can do. You can also douse torches, which also enhances, the stealth aspect and makes it easier to sneak around in areas. So at this particular point in the game, we're heading towards a hideout, basically. We're trying to get to a hideout. To get to the hideout, though, we have to find something called the sewer pry bar. You can also take out lights in several ways, basically. You can either walk up to it, or you can use these things called the sand, which allows you to take out lights, too. Ah, crap. Well, this gives me an opportunity to show you the combat here. Or get my ass kicked. Ow. Now, this is one area of the game that I am not a huge fan of. In combat, you are essentially... I'm going to die. I'm dead. There you go. I'm dead. That's how fast it is to die, by the way, on this particular difficulty. And I don't remember what difficulty. I think I put it on... Let's see what difficulty I put the game on. I forget what kind of difficulty I put it on. The combat, it locks you into whoever it is that engages you in combat. And that can be a little bit of a, well, I'm not going to lie, a pain in the ass. Because if you try to get away, your camera's going to be always focused on that particular character. I'm kind of curious what difficulty I put it on. I put it on easy. All right, well, I'm a wuss. I'm just trying to show the game off. I suck. I'm sorry. It's a hard game, though. I will say, even on easy, it's a bit of a difficult game, but you do also have many difficulty modes that you can chew your way through, from easy all the way to Goblin, which is where, if you fart and they detect you, basically. I'm going to keep it on easy just for the purposes of this video and because I'm a coward and a wuss. So the combat kind of keeps you locked into place. So I'm going to go ahead and actually attract this card, for instance, here. Hey! 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 Hi there! Okay. So when he goes to attack me, he's going to start swinging his sword. And basically what I need to do is I need to kind of time my deflection from his blows. And once I do that about enough times, I can hopefully freaking kill him. Like so. But more guards have shown up, and that means I'm probably going to die. Yep, that's basically it. So as you can see, the action part of the game, it's not exactly the greatest part. It's something that I kind of dislike, is when you get kind of locked in. I couldn't even run away. I was pressing back. I couldn't just free run away from that guy. I have to kill him or basically reload, pretty much. So the focus on the game, the highlight of this game is the stealth, is sneaking around and killing people without being detected. And if you are detected, you might as well just go ahead and restart from the last save point, because it's just going to be very difficult for you to accomplish anything. So let's go ahead and try to sneak our way to the hideout, as it were. I can't believe I made that jump. That was a great jump. And one of the things also that's really awesome about this game is very vertical. You will be using the height to your advantage here. So if you can look at a path, like for instance, I could have gone along the road here, but chances are I would have ran into a whole lot of trouble. That guard over there, I could have ran into a whole lot. I could have been spotted. I'm not sure what I would want to do this for. Well, that just created a giant noise. I don't know why I did that. Maybe to distract guards. Could be multiple reasons I did that. It was kind of silly, but hey, whatever, it works. Oh, this gives me a good opportunity to show you maybe what the cloning thing's like. So I'm going to use a clone. I'm going to switch to my clone, and I can kind of move through things. Or not. Oh, crap. Okay, well, apparently I can't. Sometimes, depending on the door, you can move through these kinds of doors and, you know, get into these types of areas with this weird slimy dude who I'm under control of right now. He can be like as a distraction. I can do lots of things with this guy. He can, you know, die also if he gets caught. As you can see, he also has like a bit of a timer on the bottom of his health bar right there, and eventually when that runs out, he dies. I can also destroy him and instantly get all the amber back for using him, which also makes him really, you know, handy dandy to use. Like I said, you could also turn invisible by pressing 2. Well, we'll use that in a bit here. I'm sorry, servant, you're in the way. Time to die! You're dead! So there's a bit of also an item system. For instance, I have balls of sand, vials of life, vials of amber, all that stuff right there to keep myself healthy. And there will be opportunities where you are kind of forced into combat.
I remember Captain Ozcan. He was amongst the first volunteers.
You know, you may find a guard by himself, and you decide, well, I'm not going to hide. I'm just going to kill him. I'll just engage him one-on-one here. All right, so we got. Let's see. You can also cling to walls by pressing the right trigger. In this case, my right mouse button. And that kind of makes you a little bit more sneaky, a little bit more harder to detect, and gives you advantage over looking around corners and stuff. It all works very well. Very intuitive, as it were. I'm also crouched over, by the way, which is why I'm moving so slow. I can hit the C button again and move much faster, but I can be easily more detected that way. So we're trying to make our way towards that objective. Now, again, you can't turn those objectives off. You don't have to have them on. Now let's kill this guy. I should kill him without his buddy detecting me. Yeah, totally can. Good night. You're dead. Question is can I kill this guy? Sure can. I will brutally murder everyone in my way if need be. I don't care. I'm going to grab his body because I don't want to leave it out directly in this moonlight here. I'll move it into the shadows. Drop him down so that way hopefully no one will detect him. There is also collectibles in this game. You can find like these things littered around, and these are just another way of kind of bonus objectives. There is a lot of bonus objectives from what I understand, depending on the missions that you're doing. It can be like not to kill anybody or get this precious artifact, whatever have you. Let's be careful here. I don't know if there's anybody inside this room. It appears there isn't, and there's another collectible, which is pretty freaking sweet. You can also hide inside of cabinets, and it does this really cool thing because it switches you to first-person view. It's one thing I really like about the game. Let's get out of that now. Oh god! Is he coming? Are you coming up here, buddy? Alright, we'll come out. He doesn't see me. He has his back turned. Oh god! Oh god, I'm killing that guy right in front of his buddy. Oh my god. Okay, he didn't see me. There's so many guards in this room. His body is totally twitching. Okay. Oh god! We're caught. Okay, let's run. Now, we are not directly in conflict, so we can't get the opportunity to run here. And if we can hide long enough, they will avoid detection, and they will lose us. Now, they're probably going to be pissed off and go into high alert because they found one of their buddies dead. And that will probably piss them off quite a bit. But you know what? That's fine. That's cool with me. And that was one opportunity where I did manage to get away. So, I mean, you can sometimes manage to get away from the guards. It's just not an opportunity that happens very often. You will usually get caught, and you will usually get screwed over pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and look around this corner. Okay, so that guy has like a sword out. He suspects... Okay, I've got to probably find another way to my objective that's not going to involve that room because there's just too many guards in that particular room. Oh god. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and jump down here. And that's another thing that kind of can be a little bit of a nuisance. Sometimes you don't really have the ability to kind of... Ow. Oh, he doesn't see me. Phew. Okay. Sometimes you don't really have an ability to kind of jump downwards. You don't have a button that you can press to just kind of move down to the ledge below. I'm going to kill this guy. I know he's a civilian, but he deserves to die. And that's there, he's dead. Alright, let's keep moving along here. Let's try to get to that hideout, and I can show you that off a little bit. There is also voice acting in this game, and there is a story in this game also. I'm not too sure about the story so far. It seems interesting enough, and I'm kind of curious as to where it's going. Let me see here. I know there's a guard right there. Of course there is. Okay, crapola. Maybe... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, I'm going to use a ball of sand here, take out that light over there.
Years without seeing my family. They must have forgotten me.
And then I'm going to kill that guy. Wait. I'm going to patiently wait to kill this guy. Now, I am hurt. So I'm also going to go ahead and use a potion here, because there's one right behind me that I can just grab really quickly. Now, I don't think I can kill that guy without his other friend noticing.
Ah, here we are. The mark drawn with amber. Invisible to anyone who's never touched the amber. All I have to do is follow the trail.
Kill that guy. Okay, he's going to freak out. Okay, he's by himself, though. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Stop it. Stop pinning me. Die. There, you're dead. I wasn't very sneaky there. Could have gone a little bit better, I'm not going to lie. But I did manage to get to the hiding place, thank goodness. And like I said, it's a really good mixture of, you know, stealth gameplay. The action part of it is just, it's not very sharp. It's just not very intuitive. It doesn't let you run away. It doesn't let you actively attack them. It's more of a stealth game than it actually is a action game. I can't say that enough. But that, I got the pry bar now. Which also these guards have become alerted because I left 2 dead bodies outside. Now, I'm not sure if I can do this in this particular area. You do have a bit of like an upgrading system. You can actually upgrade your skills and your abilities depending on where you are. I'm not sure if I can do it here because I'm not sure if this counts as a... Yeah, it has to be at the hideout. This is just like a temporary hideout. But there's a lot of skills for you to upgrade, as you can see, from your stealth, your agility, your cloning, your amber vision, equipment, your killing, and your predator skills. What exactly? And each of them has like about 4 things in them. So, for instance, you can kill an enemy while under the protection of cover if the enemy is within striking range. You can kill an enemy from above if he is underneath you. You can kill an enemy while you're hanging on a ledge and the target is just above you. Murderous Impulse, you can trigger a classic kill while being a little farther away from your target. So you get the idea, and that has a lot of things that you can upgrade in this game and kind of make yourself a more stealthy assassin. There's also these things called relics. Each zone has a relic, and that's just like an extra collectible for you to find in the game, and it also adds just a little bit more flavor, you know, a little bit more impulse to explore, because like I said, these boards are huge, guys. They're huge. So I'm going to go ahead and use my invisibility here. And get out of there, because those guards are already suspicious about something's going on over there. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Could be anywhere but crying out loud. I like it. You'll get what you deserve, you bastard.
Maybe I can sneak up on this guard and kill him and prevent him from finding me. Or got caught like an idiot. And now he's going to engage me. Melee combat, I'm kind of stuck here. I'm probably going to die. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Totally dead. Oh well, I probably could have used my invisibility there. I'll load my last save. That sucked, but hey, that happens. The game auto-saves occasionally as well, so that way if you do die, you don't have to repeat everything all over again. You can save pretty much also in any situation, at any point in time if you wanted to, for instance. So you could save like right now or after you manage to get out of an area. There's a lot of choices for you available to you for you to save during. So I'm gonna head back up now that I've avoided that situation. I'm gonna head up these little climbing things, and I'm not exactly the best jumper in the world, but I can manage it sometimes. And I have to head towards the hideout officially, and hopefully I can end the video by just getting there. And as you can imagine, as you do, oh my god. Okay, we're not gonna go that way. Can I go up? No, I sure can't. Okay. There are so many guys between me and the hideout, man. So many.
He's taking his time.
Okay. This is not cool. Alright, jump! And we're gonna miss. Oh, we made it, thank God. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. Now we could be easily spotted up here. So I need to be very careful about how I move across these platforms. But I think we're going to make it out of here just fine, to be honest with you. I kill this guy. Ah, shit.
Don't let it get away. Oh, shit.
Q, use a potion. Ow. Oh, God. Gosh dang, stupid. You see, I landed too harshly on the floor, and he heard me, and that's what caused him to react. If I just wouldn't have jumped like a goober. Now, this is another aspect that's a little bit frustrating to the game, because sometimes the game will auto-save you into a situation that is just kind of... okay, for one thing, I'm getting slightly pissed off here. I'm dead. Gosh dang it. The game will auto-save you into a situation that you're kind of boned on. So, for instance, it auto-saved me into a situation where I'm automatically detected, which is another thing that I think that kind of needs to be a little bit fixed here or there. It needs to be just fixed up a little bit. I should be able to... or just die. That works too. We're gonna try one more time. If not, we'll just probably call the video right there, because I'll have to probably reload from the last save point that I had, and head back through this area here. Did you kill him? Okay, now run away! Run away! Yeah, all right. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Now use the health potion. That'll regenerate a good portion of my health. I'm not gonna rush necessarily, but I'm not exactly gonna take my time. You can climb under tables, by the way. I'm gonna try to get to that hideout as fast as freaking possible. Kill this guy brutally. And try to move across these paths here. There's a lot of guards up there, though. Oh, that was stupid of me. That was dumb of me. I'm gonna run! 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 Run, Goblin Man, run! Alright, so we made it to the hideout at least. We got detected, but hey, at least I can show you that off now. We can see what the skill points basically got 65. It shows how my statistic did. Mission complete. All in all, probably not that great because I, screwed that up quite a bit. But now we can upgrade our abilities and see what the hideout is like, which is under the sewers, and upgrade our skills. Sometimes, like I said, the AI can be a little wonky also. Like, they could detect you, and then you could just, hide under a table, and they'll somehow magically forget about your character, which is hilarious.
How long have you been hiding in the atrium?
I stopped counting long ago.
The game does have quite a bit of replay and Steam achievements, all that steamy goodness. I mean, that first board took me about 2 hours and a half to beat. But then again, I also took my time. And that's kind of the focus of the game, is taking your time, is just kind of exploring things and finding clues and items and stuff for you to, you know, collect and give you more skill points.
Sort of.
The game also has a little bit of an adult tone to it all. Like Styx has the habit of saying the F word quite a bit, so that might, you know, throw some people off. They kind of use just foul language whenever they like. But things I do like about this game, there's no DLC. You know, it's just pretty much you get the game. There's no AAA, as like kind of playing around with us. We just get the game. We can play the game from beginning to end, which is pretty awesome. I enjoy the fact that you're also playing the bad guy in a way. The fact that you do feel like a goblin as you're sneaking through these areas and taking out guards or servants or just whatever and trying to get to your objectives.
On that point, you were right. It is here that you will die.
Did I say that? Well, it's very
We'll
simple.
let this little cutscene play out. And the cutscenes are cute. Sometimes they're animated. Sometimes they do this art thing right here, which is pretty awesome too. I love how his eyes glow orange. Really cool looking.
The architect, your old friend.
The voice acting it's okay. It's not spectacular. It's not bad. The music and the sound in the game is pretty well done as well. The graphics, like I said, they're not great. They're not bad. I think they're pretty much they're fair for what this game and the price that you're going to be paying it for. I think.
That's unlucky, isn't it? But no matter, because our dear Querberus did not disappear without signing his work. Apparently, he left the complete plans of the tower somewhere inside the Akenash library. And everything is there for the one who knows how to look. So I said to myself, hey, Rakash, you're gonna move your butt, find that library, and dig us out the secret plans of the atrium.
Styx, welcome home. I'm upstairs if you need anything.
Alright, so this is the hideout. This is where we're going to be kind of seeing everything that we can upgrade with and kind of play around. It's kind of like a safe zone, guys. To wrap up, guys, Styx, you know, Master of Shadows isn't a perfect game, but it sure is a damn fun game, guys. And I feel the good outweighs the bad here. There is some polishing to be done, you know, as far as controls and bugs, but, you know, there's nothing that holds you back from progressing into the game, guys. Mechanically, the game is fantastic. Especially if you're a fan of stealth games, guys. Obviously, the game has loads of replay value. You know, just trying out different paths or different tactics to get through the areas, and you know, using the different abilities, and you have those difficulty levels as well. Remember what I said, though, that patience is rewarded in this game, guys. Obviously, I recommend this game, but keep in mind that this is a pure stealth game, guys. Don't let that action tag fool you. I had a lot of fun with Styx, guys. It was a great game. If you're into stealth games, you're going to enjoy this game. If you're looking to get into stealth games, this is a perfect place to start, guys. So big thanks to the developer and publisher for a chance to check this game out. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and share, and I'll keep bringing you awesome games, guys. Till next time, play more indie games.